Okay, hello everybody. This is James. I'm going to record a 7th day Horde here in 7 days to die. I've got this on insane mode. I'm using a bunker as a fort. I really haven't done much in the way of defense other than put a whole bunch of spikes down here. I've been out exploring mostly for 7 days, not building a base. I really don't think this is going to work very well. In fact, I think it's probably going to be epic failure as far as the 7th day Horde goes. I have my stepdaughters in the room watching me, and they're both giggling and laughing at the fact that A, I'm recording, and B, that I'm about to die here in a little bit. So, I'm basically just going to sit up here until the Horde comes here in a few minutes during the game. I'm playing 120-minute game day, so it'll take about 30 minutes, I guess, for this Horde to run in and for it to stop running, and there may not even be anything left to deal with at 4 in the morning, but that's part of the fun of this. So we'll see what happens. I do have a handful of mines down here. There's only about 4 or 5. I've got a blue pistol, 141 rounds of ammo, 5 pipe bombs. Haven't found the crossbow recipe yet, so I've got this crappy brown wooden bow here and some stone arrows. Not a whole lot in the way of firepower. I'm going to try to save the gun for the ferals if I make it that far. Don't think that's going to be a problem. We'll see. So, I need to remember when I go in the bunker to grab my spotlight. Batteries are a premium and I don't want to waste it. I'll go down here rather quickly. You know, I've not really done anything to the bunker. I do not have the other door going out or the metal plates out of the way. That may be a bad decision for later. I did add a door for the bathroom and one for the bedroom here. I figure worst case is a point of fallback. I can go down in the tunnel that I started to dig. Although it's not much of a tunnel, I've only knocked a few blocks out of the way. So we'll find out in about 24, 23 minutes of game time here how laughable this will be. I do have some beer with me in case I have to make a run for it. If I do happen to die, I will respawn back over here, far away from the fray. I spent most of my 7 days on this long expedition to find the edges of the map. The ocean, the radioactive border here. I found a couple of towns along the way. This particular town, it's got the stock point of interest. There's a Passing Gas, a Born and Noble. There's a tool store back up over here, popping pills down this way. I see the red moon starting to rise there. That's pretty cool. So here in about 12 minutes in the game, we're going to watch it all hit the fan. I'm curious as to what direction they'll start running from. You know, generally when I start a game, I'll spend the first 7 days trying to secure a place up as much as I can, and I don't really explore that much. This one's a little different, where I explored a lot and spent very little time preparing for the Horde, so it's going to be showtime here in a minute. I'm going to try to save my ammo. I'll use the stone arrows. And there is the scream, and let's see which direction they come from. And here we go. Ooh, there goes one. And another. A few body parts up in the air. Alright, here comes some more. I don't want to hang out on top here for too long. I'm going to let them gather up, and I'm going to head down in the bunker here. And as you can hear, this is a complete shitstorm that's taking place above me. So I'm just going to walk around down here and sort of slowly drag them around, let them follow me from up top. I don't know what my sea of spikes will do. I hear a whole lot of wailing and gnashing of teeth above me. I think they're through the walls now. Surprisingly, my frame rate's holding up pretty good. I expected it to take a big hit. Alright, so we've heard the carnage from up top. And it's getting very quiet now. I hear a few more dogs running in. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let me go up top here and see what has transpired. Wow, most of these spikes are still intact. I see a couple of clowns here trying to knock their way in. Get the nurse in the butt. Ooh, there goes another one. They're still running in here. And these spikes are chewing them up. I see a hornet. No cops yet that I can tell. So far, my initial wall of spikes is holding up. Let me take them around the yard again here. I really thought a lot of those spikes would just be totally gone. Now it's eerily quiet upstairs for a 7th day horde. In fact, I don't hear anything at all. So about 40 minutes into it, game time that is, not a whole lot. There's another wave coming in. They're still dying. I'm gonna go poke my head back up top here in a second. Let's go up top and see. Let's see what we've got here. I hear spiders, zombie. Some crawlers. I mean, this is... Wow. No, I think it is gonna last. That was my stepdaughter telling me she didn't think it was gonna last, but for the most part, all I've seen so far is a whole bunch of that guy's dead. And wow. Let me see if I can shoot him in the head a couple of times. He's trying to get to me, but no such luck. I see some other guys crawling in here. No hornets, although I did see one of those when I came up here a while ago. Just very quiet. Well, this may not have been too bad of a plan after all. It shows me how OP that the spikes can be, because they really shouldn't just wipe out an entire horde like that. I mean, some of them are gone here. The wall's pretty much toast. I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot in the way of damage to these guys. So, we're an hour and 12 minutes into the 7th day horde, and everything is dead. And yes, there's a hornet. I don't see any more zombies on the horizon, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, they wrecked the wall here where this point of entrance was, but I figured that was going to happen. There's not much to this wall. Okay, so insane mode, 7th day horde. Don't know why my light keeps doing that off thing there. And wow, there's not a lot happening here. Let me walk out to the edge here and see if I can get a little better picture.
James, turn around.
So I don't see anything. I see a lonely hornet that was flying around up in the sky there. I don't even see him anymore. Yeah, that wall's pretty much gone. But so far that's it. I expect a little more out of the day 7 horde. Especially on insane difficulty. The spikes just wrecked them. Oh well. So the next 4.5 hours of game time, this may prove to be a bit on the boring side. I'm going to venture down a bit here. I still see a hornet, I think, or maybe that's just some of the dust going by. I mean, that's not a lot in the way of damage. I had a couple of rows of spikes. Ooh, there's still a mine. I need to watch out for that guy. I had 5 mines here in the front. I'm not going to repair anything until daylight. I want to be able to assess what happened. And a couple of rows spikes on either side. The ones in the middle. And these over here haven't even been touched. 2 of my 5 mines are still in place. So this, for me, is a little bit of a disappointment. I don't generally play on Insane. I'll play Warrior most of the time. It's just a level I've played a lot of and comfortable with. I really thought on the Insane level these would be a little harder to kill. I would need something a little more elaborate to defend other than just the stuff. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, you can watch me almost blow myself up. What was I saying? Had a stock point of interest here. I didn't really do anything to it. I did put some cobblestone in places where the walls had been breached by just random zombies wandering by beating on it. And these little walls don't take much at all to knock down. Anybody that's played would know that. I built a little cobblestone entrance here, which apparently doesn't need a lot in the way of repair. So I guess I will repair this. When daylight hits, replace these knocked out pieces with cobblestone, fix the spikes, and day 14 Horde, give it another whirl. I see a lone zombie wandering around over there, but he's not part of any group. No more seem to be spawning. For grins, if I can hit the wrong key there, sorry about that. I can bring one of these guys over here. I get him worked up. Maybe not. Alright, so very anti-climactical 7th day Horde. Really wanted there to be a just a complete destruction of all this stuff up here. And it started off and it sounded pretty good. And I'm certainly no expert as far as, you know, there are people a lot more knowledgeable than I who play this game that could tell you, you know, what the 7-day hordes are composed of as far as zombies and how many are with each horde and that type of thing. I don't really get that technical with it. I just try to prepare for whatever it throws at me, and I'll be honest with you, that was underwhelming. So I guess that's going to be the end of this part of the video. Like I said, I'll do some repairs and fix this back up in the morning light. And before I do that, I want to go explore, since they came from over in this direction. I don't really see I was looking for some hornets maybe that were stuck in the ground. So it's a quiet night. The only excitement was me stepping on my own landmine, which isn't much in the way of excitement at all. And on this particular playthrough, I do have zombies turned up to 125%, I think. Let me take a look at that and see. This is a playthrough that I'm on. Yeah, so I had zombies spawning on 125%. There's just not a lot of zombies in 13.6. That's no big revelation to anybody. But I hope that gets tweaked some. I mean, I don't want to just be swarmed with the things, but I certainly want to be able to have fun trying to fend off the Horde, and I want my spikes to do damage, but I don't want them to just be so OP that they take everything out. Maybe I'll do less spikes next time and build up a little bigger supply of ammo and just stand up here and have a shooting fest. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.